Kovacic.
I rise to speak in the support of the matter of public importance put forward by my colleague Senator Dean Smith. I also want to acknowledge the work that he has done on the Cost of Living Select Committee, which has revealed that things have gone from bad to very bad to even worse under this Labor government. Homegrown gymflation, as described by the Daily Telegraph, has been eating away at the standard of living in our country. With Australians enduring a per capita recession that nobody in this government wants to admit or talk about. Disposable income in this country is down by 7.5%. This is a huge loss of income at a time where fuel, energy, housing, groceries, insurance and everything, including literally the kitchen sink, costs more. In the Sydney Morning Herald today, there was an article referencing the Commonwealth Bank insights from April. In the last 12 months, this article says that just in the last 12 months, April to April, year-on-year change, education has gone up 10.8%. Utilities have gone up 9%. Motor vehicle costs up 3.5%. Insurance up 9.6%. These are increases in the last year. Health up 6.1%. Household services up 4.5%. Communications and digital up 2%. Transport up 4.7%. Recreation up 2.7%. This is extraordinary. Australians are struggling under this government and its inflationary policies, which currently sees inflation sitting at 3.6%, almost double the RBA's target band of 1 to 2%. And it is tipped to stay higher for longer. And what does that mean? That means that interest rates are not coming down anytime soon. And Australians are suffering under these decades-high interest rates. There have been 12 rate rises since Labor came into power in this country. This has meant for many Australian families and small businesses that they haven't been able to put food on the table, to keep a roof over their heads, or it has meant that they have had to close the family business. And what has this government done about it? Well, this government has delegated the responsibility of managing inflation on the Reserve Bank. And what is the lever that the Reserve Bank has to use in order to manage inflation? Increasing interest rates. Placing the entire burden of managing inflation in this country on the shoulders of Australians with a mortgage. That's who's carrying the burden. Not large corporations, not large institutions, not this government, but Australians with a mortgage. That is entirely unacceptable. Think for a moment about young Australians who believe that no matter how hard they work, they will never be able to own their own home. That is entirely unacceptable. Think for a moment about young Australians who scrimped and saved in order to get a deposit together, take you back 18 months, 2 years, and finally believe that they had succeeded in achieving the Australian dream of owning their own home. Those 12 successive interest rate rises have now turned that dream into a living nightmare as they attempt to cut costs to be able to continue to keep their home. And do you know what the primary cost that Australians are cutting in this cost of living crisis? Food. They are reducing the amount of food that they buy. That is a complete and utter shame that Australians are putting less in their shopping trolley. They are buying less food because their electricity, their petrol, their mortgage, their rent and all of their other costs have gone through the roof. That is a shame on this government. And what makes the situation even more egregious is that this government stands here and pretends that they are offering some kind of cost of living relief to Australians.